Alright, so here today we actually got something pretty exciting. This is confirming that your next banner is something, okay, that you may now look at and be like, huh, why is that? Because it looks like now if this is the next banner, it confirms that your anniversary is not this, which then confirms what is your anniversary. Today, let's talk about it. This is a new leak over here going around for the upcoming banner being the Part 2 banner. Let me make this clear. This Part 2 banner, if it is even good, you should not pull for it at all. Collaboration is more important, especially when it's a pretty decent collab, especially with how these units are structured. And also take a look in the anniversary, which is more important as well, as it's an anniversary and JP's biggest anniversary. So make sure you guys are aware of that. Please, whatever this banner be, do not pull for it, but anniversary collab, pull for those. Let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton here. Let me show you what exactly Netmarble's cooking up in the next 1 week, or for next week. Here we go. So first up, we'll start over here. 428, which is like a few days ago. Pretty much, Lance put this post out over here. He says, new goddess unit. 2 buffs / debuffs look like they're related to what was found in the files. This could be the next unit, next LR, or an upcoming festival. My guess would be something like LR Tarmiel or JP Anniversary Festival Tristan. Credits to that person over there. Pretty much, if you were to look at this 2 buffs over here, it's some sort of goddess unit that's coming soon. Clearly, if you check the current bosses and everything and whatever dropped in this update, there is nothing that looks like that, pretty much. I'm pretty sure. So something goddess unit happening at some point. A lot of players were then like, oh, this confirms GP Anniversary Tristan. I've been saying it for a little bit now, that after we saw like the passions for Eminence, it doesn't look like they're gonna release Tristan. I just felt like that because of the way that the entire assets have been done and the way that the new meta has been done, it made no sense to release a Tristan, especially also with how the team is done for Goddess and Demon team and everything. It just doesn't look like that was the possibility. And it looks like that theory that I've been thinking here and there was kind of correct. It doesn't look like they're releasing you a new Festival Tristan. It looks like they're releasing you simply a Tristan. Over here, officially now, this is leaked by Region, so yes, a credible leaker. On top of that, Voldemort went and doubled back and said, yes, this is true. Your next unit is Kid Tristan. Yes, Kid Tristan. So Part 2 collab unit is Kid Tristan. That means that, no, Festival Tristan's officially dead now, because you can't release Kid Tristan into Festival Tristan. That makes no sense. Right? Theoretically, that makes no sense. Can that even happen? I don't even remember what the old schedule was. Let me check what the old schedule was before I make any claims here. Because when the hell did we get that other Kid Percival? I don't even know when we got that. Let me check real quick. So this was the updated schedule over here. We're pretty much looking for Percival. So Percival was released over here, like 2025, or 2024, sorry. That's Scenari, Elizabeth and Meliodas, so it was before this, Lancelot. So Percival was over here. The Percy that was before that Percy was right there. So you got young Percy June 5th. You then got the new Percy all the way over here September. So yeah, it's physically impossible now for this banner to be, this anniversary banner to be Tristan. Tristan's now dead officially, right? As your anniversary banner. So now the whole speculation goes even further now. Who is your anniversary banner? I'm curious because with how this collaboration was done, it makes a lot of damn sense. So first, let's go over here, right? Collaboration patch notes for the initial collaboration day over here. How this patch notes was done, right? If you were to like look through everything seems like it's leading into a new fairy and human character at some point. So I'm very curious on what character they choose to use here. Obviously, it came in Lancelot from Fort Koa, some sort of fairy, sort of human character. I truly think that it could be a dual unit with Bon and Elaine, or maybe like King and somebody, right? King and Deanne, or who knows? Screw fairies, just do Escanor and Merlin. Hence why Merlin was looking away during this entire patch notes. I don't know. There is a lot of potential here, but I also was kind of saying this for a bit now. Once they released you this Tristan over here, once they do this, there's no real hype left in Fort Koa, in my honest opinion here. Before you get mad at me, I asked my comments, who do you want past Tristan? Nobody has an answer. Like, it's always like a simple, dumbed down answer, like, oh, I want the other, Gawain or whatever. No one gives me a proper answer. I keep asking them, like, hey, after I asked on stream, what do you want after Tristan? Nobody really has an answer. So once they release this Tristan, I really think that Fort Koa's hype will go down immensely until they start redoing units. Like, for example, a new Lancelot. For example, like a Fort Koa Meliodas. A Fort Koa Arthur, a Chaos Merlin. Until they do units like that, there really isn't anything in the Fort Koa IP that people are like, oh, I really want that character. Sure, there's a lot of characters later down the road, right? Can't ask for a Jericho anymore because that just had to happen. Oh my god. My favorite character has to get butchered. Lovely work. Thanks, Nakaba. But yeah, altogether, it's that entire thought process. So, Kid Tristan's your part 2 unit, which I think now confirms he can't be your anniversary unit. I think, if that logic stands. So, who is your anniversary unit? That now is the question. But Kid Tristan is getting some sort of new unit, right? He is currently a blue, so most likely some sort of green Tristan, some sort of red Tristan. I'm guessing, given what, like, weren't his stats horrific? They're gonna have to like buff this character to all hell to make him worth it. Probably how he's gonna work is, I'm guessing, some sort of bench unit, because there's no other reason he can actually get a unit. This time of year, it doesn't matter what they release, because like sometimes they do a spring unit, but we're already well into spring. It's not the summertime yet. We're not getting summer units yet. That's in June, so we have time till then as well. So this is simply just a some sort of maybe spring Tristan, or some sort of just Tristan itself getting a new variant and such. But it is Kid Tristan getting it, so what he was before was 3% attack-related stats for basic allies, for increased demon allies, attack-related stats 3%, demon race in battle, increased goddess defense-related stats by 15%. So he was like a dual unit. He could be used in demon content and run with demon team, and he could be used in goddess content, run with goddess team, and buff both of them accordingly. But in this case, what's the new one going to be? The last one was horrific, so I'm curious. He was just a bench unit, simply, right? He got into the field, bro did basically almost nothing. Mainly, he was just a bench unit, so is it 6/6 bait before anniversary? Are we getting some sort of goddess and demon buffer before Annie, that the Annie is a goddess and demon unit? But then, who's the goddess and demon unit? So, a lot of unanswered things over here. I wonder, they usually pair collaborations with something. What did this collaboration get paired with? Right? It really didn't get paired with anything like lately and anything before this. So they usually do that, where it pairs with something. But I'm curious of what it was supposed to pair with. So that's why I keep thinking, like, hey, can it be Bond in the lane? Can it be, like, they love releasing Bond for this anniversary. They love it, dude, because it always does good. Bond is like a very, very, very popular unit in Japan. So whenever they have a chance to release a Bond unit for JP Annie, they will. He does really good for them. Him and Ellie do so good for Japan, it is not even funny. That's like, hey, end of service is almost here. Release a Bond and Elaine, or Bond and Elizabeth. It will be their highest update to save them from end of servicing. That's exactly how JP works, bro. So I don't know. I truly think it might be someone up here, or it might be somebody from Fort Koa that's just festival worthy. They have to be the biggest character in Fort Koa, or a very popular 70s character. Remember that. That's how big JP anniversaries are. So can't be Ragnarok, especially. They don't like putting Ragnarok on JP anniversaries. Especially JP players don't like that either. So let's see. It's a very, again, it's very questionable. I don't know what they're going to do here. So people were all saying, like, hey, Tristan makes the most sense. But if it's now this Tristan here, can't be Tristan there. So thoughts, chat? Thoughts? What we thinking? Let me know down below. Take care. Have fun. It's been it for me. Hope you guys will have a fabulous day here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Take care. And that's been it. This has been Your Next Banner Leaked, Part 2, coming soon. Get ready for it.